At Christmas, we see lights everywhere. Lights on trees, lights on houses, lights shining in the darkness. But long before there were Christmas lights, God placed one special light in the sky. A star. This was not an ordinary star. It was a sign, a signal, a message to the world that something extraordinary had happened. A savior had been born. Far away from Bethlehem, wise men studied the night sky. They watched the stars carefully, waiting for something promised long ago. And then one night, they saw it. A new star, brighter than the others, unlike anything they had ever seen before. The wise men understood what it meant. A king had been born. Not just any king, the king sent by God. So they did something remarkable. They left their homes, they packed their gifts, and they followed the star, trusting that God was leading them. When the wise men finally found Jesus, they were filled with joy. They bowed down, they worshipped him, and they offered their gifts: gold for a king, frankincense for worship, and myrrh, pointing to a future sacrifice. This moment tells us something important about Christmas. Jesus did not come only for one nation. He did not come only for one group of people. The star reached across borders, cultures, and languages. Christmas was for the whole world. God used the sky to announce his Son. The Creator used his creation to point people to Jesus. The star reminds us that God still leads his people today. Not always with a light in the sky, it is but with truth, with hope, and with his presence. When the world feels dark, God's light still shines. When the path feels uncertain, God still guides. When hearts are searching, Jesus is still the answer. The miracle of Christmas was not just that a star appeared. The miracle was that God came near. And just like the wise men, we are invited to follow the light not to a place, but to a person, Jesus Christ. This Christmas, as lights shine around us, as gifts are opened and families gather together, remember the star that led the world. Remember that long before the celebrations, long before the traditions, God placed a light in the darkness to guide humanity to hope. As you sit with the people you love, around the tree, around the table, or wherever this season finds you, remember that Christmas began with God drawing near. The star reminds us that even in ordinary moments, God is still present, still guiding, still leading hearts to Jesus. So, when you see the lights this season, let them remind you of the greatest light of all the light that led the world to Christ. And as you celebrate with the people you love, may the light of Christ shine brightly in your home this Christmas. Wishing you and your loved ones a very Merry Christmas from your friends at Bible Brick Tales.